the other day.
Chaos.
Chaos.
I'm confused.
What a way to go live.
Look.
All right, y'all. Here we are. We are here, and we're back again because y'all know we fucks with some Chucky. So we are back, and we're covering Chucky the series. This is season 3 premiere. Here we go, and we're joined by the lovely Josh Korngut, or Juice, as he'll be known tonight.
Thank you.
I don't know if we can say that.
It's put in my face. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Hi, thanks for having me back. Although you didn't really have me back, I inserted myself very aggressively to return.
Because we gave a spreadsheet. That's how it works. But this season opener is called Murder at 1600. And I keep wanting to say murder on the dance floor.
Or the Nile, or the Orient Express,
or somewhere in Venice.
Murder everywhere. Murder for everybody. All my friends.
Wow, Sharai, thanks. All right. We got some things to talk about, so let's get into this. Josh, what's one of your first thoughts?
So my first thought for this film is actually the first scene. I thought it was so effective and elegant, and honestly, it kind of was giving me vibes from Curse of Chucky, which is my favorite Chucky movie. So it's like this kind of gothic two-hander with the doll around, and I don't know, it's my favorite kind of Chucky, and we got that for a good 10 minutes. I love the opening, and I love how it's set up this pretty outrageous setting for season 3. So I loved it.
Yes. I love that you caught the self-referencing, because I was like, is this a Halloween reference? And the first season opener that doesn't mention Halloween?
Oh my God.
Because the little boy ran to the closet, and I was like, are you Jamie Lee Curtis? Are you? Are you Laurie Strode?
Yes, and I will say this, Josh. I support your pick for your favorite Chucky movie, even though it's not my favorite. But I do love when the last 3 films are someone's favorite, because my favorite is Cult of Chucky. So here we are.
Okay, so you and I are out here being judged.
Yeah,
quite hard.
Yes.
I love Cult. Cult is so good.
Yeah, I agree.
These are the Canadian Chuckies, you know.
Oh, you know.
No, they are. They are.
They are. I saw the documentary. They are.
Respect Canada.
They were made in Canada.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I also agree about the setting, because I overall this first episode was kind of to me. It wasn't that exciting. But
it's a reset.
It gave me the setting. Chucky's gonna get up to some crazy ass shit in this White House, and I'm excited to watch it. But this episode it's mid-tier for me. Honestly.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't feel that way. I thought it was going in hard, to be honest, and I was excited.
I think I just wanted more killing. I wanted more death. I wanted more something.
We typically get one an episode unless it's a special occasion, like Jennifer Tilly throws a party or a season closer. It's usually about one, so we can have more people around to kill later in life. So I was actually surprised we killed Teddy so early, because I thought it'd come later in the episode. But it was no, eyeball to the wall. I was like, oh, Charles Lee Ray.
It was yucky and beautiful.
Well, I mean, I knew someone was going to die, because the episode is called Murder at 1600. Somebody go die. I was scared it was going to be Daddy Sawa, but
they would have done that.
Can we talk about how he's the only person on TV who is a staple in a cast who were just you're going to die any second. You're going to die. Everybody else were you might went to the season.
But he's going to die. You know he is. But I love how they keep bringing him back every season though. It's someone completely different.
I know, I love it.
His vice president is Lexi's dad, who died season 1.
What?
By getting stabbed in the ass.
What?
He looks so different. Because he's also in Cult of Chucky, but he looks similar to when it's very similar looks. What? Yeah, he's the doctor in Cult of Chucky.
Devin Sawa?
No. Lexi's dad.
Lexi's dad.
Sorry.
He got stabbed in the ass in season 1.
Yeah.
I know it's like obvious and reductive, but how hot was Devon Sawa?
Listen,
Wow.
This
I was like,
man.
I
Oh,
pledge allegiance.
I will wear that blue dress for him. Let's just say.
oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
I'm gonna fulfill my Monaco fantasy. And
But you know what? If like knowing this is Chucky in the White House because of the PR for this season, and knowing they're probably going to bring Devon Sawa back, where else are you going to put Devon Sawa but the president of the United States? Like that just makes the most sense.
That's true. He could have been like the president of like North Korea or something though. Like someone to
What?
or Russia, you know, he could have been like an enemy of state.
Okay, Russia makes sense.
No, North Korea is on the table. North Korea's on the table. They love Devon Sawa, okay? They would elect him.
In North Korea.
Listen,
Yes, I know this.
I just look at it as a Canadian president. I think it's time. Look,
Well, there are prime ministers over here. I just think it's important that you know. But yeah.
I mean, for this country,
Whoa.
yes, you've had Canadians your whole life, but like this is new for
I'm
us.
Maybe we could switch. Maybe we'll get it a Canadian and y'all can get it American.
No,
I think
obsessed with the Jackie O stuff. Is it just because I'm like fat and gay and like that's why I like it so much? But I find it so like I don't know. It's like cinema. It's giving me vibes and I love it. I feel like there's going to be a Lana Del Rey song on the soundtrack soon.
Don't do that.
Yes,
Don't do that.
Do it, please.
I'm vibing with this whole first family. I mean, of course, we got Daddy Sawa. I also love the mom is the first lady is definitely giving us Jackie O vibes.
Yeah.
You know she's gonna die, but like I'm here for her being the sweet first lady. Like
I'm surprised she made out this episode.
I'm so surprised.
Right.
I was like, good for you. Like,
right. Yeah, make that money, get that check. But also the son smoking pot next to Nancy Reagan.
He's a hero.
And then the little boy being like, well, if ghosts aren't real, then what the fuck is Jesus? And I was like, poke holes in the Christian shit. I love it.
I felt like he was straight out of a Mike Flanagan series, like the little boy. And I'm okay with that. Because
Chucky Mask.
Yeah. I feel like Chucky could show up in Mike Flanagan seasons and just like make fun of everybody.
That would be hysterical.
Just heckle everybody.
The fall of the House of Usher plus Chucky.
The fall of Chucky. It's not going to happen, but still, we can bring the girls in.
Jennifer's going to try, though. Okay.
I'll wait for Jennifer.
They always tease us. They're just like, you can't have her yet. You can't have her
Was
yet.
there a
And then we finally. No, it's just that they always are like, you're going to come to Chucky anyways. And then 4 episodes later, here's Jennifer Tilly.
I guess the tease is that clearly Caroline is with her.
Yeah.
Like when they have that flashback. Like, so that's the tease, I guess.
Okay. In the advertisements for season 3, it seemed like the kids were possibly no longer in the series, that we were like kind of rebooting. This was what I thought was happening. And I was like, yes, get rid of the kids. And they didn't. And the kids are back and they're like doing TikTok dances. And I don't.
We need to talk about that.
I don't.
Listen, Lexi is trying to do her best. Okay, she's got past the drugs. She's moved on to the thirsty TikToks.
And then the two straight boys that like have no chemistry.
I just go back for so many things. Lexi doing the circle entrance, I didn't understand that because it was giving Netflix The Circle. And she was like, these thirsty TikToks help me find my sister. And I was like, will they though? Will they? Do you want people looking at your thirsty TikToks to like look for your little sister? Because the internet's scary, y'all.
Do you know like
and I was like
applesauce, like ice cream yum yum? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Listen, wouldn't it be easier to be like Jennifer Tilly has my sister? Because Jennifer Tilly's on the lam already. Like, put your efforts there.
Jennifer Tilly interacted with you recently.
Yes, Mother noticed me.
Queens supporting queens.
Listen.
We love to see it.
It cleared my skin
appropriately during a strike.
Yes, people keep tagging her and it's rude because like clearly she can't be like, haha, it's hot. And so people are just like, it's all about you. And she's like, please leave me alone. I'm tweeting about pizza and a special date that something may or may not be happening on.
I know, she's like, I wish I could stop tweeting about pizza. You will.
Meanwhile, I put on 30 pounds.
Right. So I have a trio stan account. I love them. I love that they're there. So I don't know. I knew they were going to be there the whole time. I do agree though that the Lexi's stuff was odd. It was an odd choice. But also, I do love that all three of them are like, we're hunting Chucky. Like, we're essentially hunting Chucky. Like, we are no longer scared of his ass. We are coming for you, bitch.
I was so happy Devin's podcast came back because that was a key part of his personality we just dropped in season 2.
No, I'm not happy when anyone on a TV show has a podcast. It's always like, absolutely not.
I feel seen. I feel validated.
Oh my God. This is not Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, don't bring that into this. Don't bring that into this.
Okay, wait. Here's a pitch. Only Murders in the Building season 4. Chucky's just killing everyone in the building.
Oh, I could see him and Martin Short and Steve Martin getting into trouble.
Oh,
I could see that.
He's gonna kill Selena Gomez episode 1.
I mean, that's fine. Like, someone's got to die in the building. Like,
I love Chucky's petty ass calling these kids from the fucking White House after texting them all 3 different things. And also he texts Devin, fuck you, Devin.
I cackled.
He's so fucking petty.
I don't know the last time I laughed that fucking hard. Mine just says, fuck you, Devin. And I fucking fell out. I had to pause. I was not okay.
Yeah. I like this president transparent stuff. How he's like opposite of Trump, but at least on paper, it's like we're having like a president that doesn't lie and actually tells the truth to a fault, and you know it's going to be flipped on its head at some point.
Oh, yeah.
It already has been because they're having to pay what's his fuck's deaths as a suicide.
Right.
That's what they're claiming in their own circles, though, too. And I'm like, you think this man went to your son's room to end himself? Are you fucking serious?
I like that.
I like that reporter being like, you think this man would like reserve a seat on a cruise on the salary he makes, and then be like, okay, I guess I'm gonna kill myself now.
I'm so worried for her. She's too smart to be here. They're gonna kill her.
Oh, yeah. I loved what's it called when like the press room get to talk to Chris Christie?
Yes, the press conference.
The Chris Christie stuff I liked. They were really funny.
It was funny. It was.
Yes.
I would like to see Chucky take on Chris Christie.
Listen, he could take on a lot of politicians, and their henchmen. Speaking of things, the flag opener is the first time I've seen the American flag and didn't automatically close my computer in so long. And I don't know if that's how we start healing or what, but thank you, Chucky.
I liked it. It was cool.
Yeah. Normally I see one of those and I'm like, oh no, it's about to get racist. I just closed my computer.
Right.
But I was
Did you like the CGI White House?
That was weird.
Yes.
That was weird. That was weird. Dawn, we got to talk about that choice.
Hurry. They had to hurry because we are definitely on strike, which is why the season's being broken up. As I just read.
Yeah.
Got to change all our plans.
Wait, what is? Okay, we'll talk later.
Yeah, we're getting 4 episodes now and 4 next year.
I'm already scheduled though, so get ready.
So we'll just sit here and talk about what we think would be happening during that episode slot.
So those last 4 guests are going to be like, well, see y'all next year.
Listen, move on up. We got some slots.
But
y'all are finding out in real time.
And I like how they both pot together. I thought that was hot and cute. The mom and the dad.
Listen. Why are they using a bong? They're adults. They're adults.
You know what?
You have pins, you have tinctures, you have edibles.
Some people enjoy bongs, Sharai. I don't know.
Sharai.
If it's not an idle hands callback, I don't want it. I just
I bet that's what it was.
I bought a bong recently.
Oh.
It's really
cute.
It's very petite. And it kind of like has like bubble glow, like or like in the different light, it looks like bubble phosphorescence. It's very cute.
No. Look at me in my London prison. We're too old for bongs.
I also love it didn't bother me the bong, but because I love that it went from the Secret Service dude and the son being like, he's like, dude, are you trying to get me fired? Because like, why are you fucking up? Like, I get it sucks. But like, come on, just let me know that you're gonna be smoking pot, so I can like at least have a cover story for you, essentially. And he's like, and it cut, and the son's like, yeah, if my dad ever found out I was smoking pot, he'd kill me. And it cuts to them with this huge ass bong.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I love that. I'm gonna go to jail for saying this, but I think there was a little bit of chemistry in that scene. Mm-hmm.
With the bong, yeah.
No, with the adult and the child.
I was getting weird vibes too. I was like, this is not
Were
going
you?
there.
I was
Don,
being
you are
like-
not bringing us there.
It was like if I was
I
that
was-
kid, that would be my like fantasy. That would be like I would make it happen. So
I was wondering why he was weirdly attractive. I'm like, why does Secret Service agent who's on the team need to be so hot?
They were all attractive. Teddy was attractive too. So like, I don't know.
is the kid gonna be gay?
I don't think so.
I mean, probably. It's Chucky.
I mean maybe, but I don't know. Wait,
One of two
which
better
kid?
be.
Which kid? The older, the
Older kid.
pot smoker, or the other one?
Stoner.
Why not both?
I don't.
Every kid is queer. Just Lexi's the only straight one here. I mean, I'm down for that.
Cute murder on the dance floor. What?
Oh, the love triangle of Devin, Jake, and the first son.
I'm into it.
The first son has got a pot dealer.
You probably have
And
a
you know
little
those
more
kids have.
chemistry with Jake than Devin does. I'm sorry, watching them flirt is like watching myself fade away into dysmorphia.
So I don't necessarily agree that they don't have chemistry, but I do think I will say this: I did like that. This is the first time we really see them being sexual, like as you would, because they're
'Cause
17.
they're 9. So
You what?
he's into it.
This is
Because they
also
were
not
9
how
and he's into
Right,
it. You
yeah,
can't just be
yeah,
like, okay, kindergartners, get it on.
But that's what I'm
Like-
saying. I like that is there. That like we see characters who are queer who started and it's pretty like best friendly looking, and then it grows like we've been seeing with straight people for forever. So I do like that it's there, even though I do agree with Josh that like I do wish it was 2 queer actors.
There's no way.
I don't think Jake is.
There's
Devin,
no way. And if they are, they're still not. Like in my opinion, like you can be queer because being queer is like an emotional thing. So like even if you're straight, you can be queer, but they're not either.
That's
So
true.
that's
That's an interesting point.
that's now you all know.
The thing that I find awkward about their relationship is that Zachary Arthur has been going to the gym, and I'm very uncomfortable because in my
Girl,
world, he's still 10. He don't need those
Girl.
arms. He don't
Girl.
need those arms. Where are his
Girl.
parents? He can't go to the gym anymore. I'm uncomfortable.
he
I
started.
don't like
I
it.
had to stop looking at his Insta stories because I was like, these are thirst traps, and I am weird. I'm weirded out right now.
How old
You
is
gotta stop.
They can't be 17. Nobody can be 17.
He is 17. I did the math.
Okay.
It's weird. I can't.
So what we've crossed this line where these were, oh, look at these cute little kids, to now you're all too old and it's making me feel old. You need to like stop. You need to disappear, do like what the Olsons did and just like vanish.
Sheree,
Ah.
I'm gonna date myself. He was born
Oh, I didn't think
2 years before I graduated high school.
I'm gonna drop this mic. Don't do that.
But is he single? Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't look at his Insta stories anymore, so I don't know.
I have to say, I'm sorry to say it again. I kind of would like a fresh new season where like, yeah, we still have Jennifer Tilly, but like new kids and new nonsense occurring at the White House, and maybe they can come like cameo. That's what I was hoping for.
I feel like Chucky keeps his vendettas, which is part of the reason I respect that, because I too am a grudge holder. And so he's not gonna let those kids go. If they're alive, they're gonna hear from him.
Right, his pet.
Oh.
What happened to that?
Really
pumpkin?
scary looking.
Is that a dead pumpkin?
Yeah.
Dead pumpkin. I agree with Sheree though. I think Chucky's petty ass is not going to let them live without him torturing them somehow. Like,
Listen. He's gonna get a fuck you, Devin, once a year for his birthday.
Do you think we're gonna get a bride of Chucky again? Like, do you think he's gonna get a girlfriend ever again?
I would be down with the right person playing her. I'd be down.
Oh my god, I would love to see Chucky date a guy.
No, that won't happen.
He's like, you think he's full straight?
Yeah,
Full
I
straight
think,
camera?
yeah. Because the funny thing about Chucky is that he plays this like line of like, he's kind of a toxic masculine dude,
Mhm.
but he has a queer child.
Yeah.
And he's written in a super queer world, so he has to like navigate this.
He's
so
written in a queer world as my favorite.
He's literally the straight man. He's literally the straight man. His whole family is queer.
No. Jake is the straight man.
Leave that baby in his arms alone.
No.
Leave that 17-year-old twunk alone, okay?
Twunk.
But yeah, no, Chucky's whole family is very queer because look at the lengths that Tiff went to keep Nika. Like,
well, look at in the that party episode, her and what's her face had some. That was just not just on-screen chemistry. That's all I'm saying.
Remember at the end of Cole when Chucky walked out as Nika and she was like, "Oh, this is weird," and she was like, "I'm kind of into it." I was like, "You got stories, girl," and we've been getting those stories every season now. What?
Yes. So I think that's really funny. And so I don't think Chucky will ever not date a girl, but I would love to see a love triangle between Chucky, Tiffany, and whomstever.
Maybe the president's wife because she's about to be a widow.
That would be funny.
I think she's dying first.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably. That's what normally happens to the people who are married to different Sawa characters on these shows.
Yeah, get pushed out of a
died before it starts. Like it's not good for the people who are married to him or him. I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna kill him this season because each death goes bigger and better. Like electrocution, which we just have never talked about with Lexi. I think that I would still be salty, but whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, and now Jake's like, "You're in the fold. We're friends. We've almost died. It's cool." And I'm like, "No."
I don't know. At some point, you gotta move on. Like, I get it. She was rude. I would feel like, for me personally, I'd be like, okay,
3 weeks.
We're stuck.
No, that bitch was a bully. She was like, "I got a Kickstarter for you, little poor bitch. Also, I'm your dad now. Ha 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 ha." And so we need to fight her still. And I think that once we fight her, then I can imagine us being
iconic for that. She's a queen for that, and she did nothing wrong. These are nerd little. A slur for the word gay, and they deserve it.
You hate Jake and Devin so much, and I find it so funny.
Them to die, yes. You need better cutie patooties. Although they're definitely cutie patooties, but they're straighty patooties. No.
I don't know anymore. I forgot what I was talking about before. Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no, my thoughts are gone.
Wow.
Yeah. Anywho's, I'm gonna get to my other notes because I don't know where I was going with the other one. Can we talk about the camera at the end and how it's doing the vertical slow motion turn? Like, my ass is so tired. I was trying to turn with it, and I was like, "Stop!" And then I had to go back to center to be like, "Let it happen."
Sheray's rolling around in her bed like a rotisserie chicken. Like,
we are gonna kill him again. Wait, stop.
This show is like cinema sometimes. Like, it's well made and like sometimes quite creative, and I forget every season that I'm gonna get something interesting, and that was part of that.
It's the film class I should have taken in college.
Yeah.
Like, it really is.
yes.
Please send Diamondini the loan money I'm never gonna pay back. Oh.
I will say I'm getting this psychic impulse that they're setting this up as a final season.
Don't you dare.
Did anyone else feel that?
Don't you dare. Okay. You better not.
But I love it so much I could be blinding myself. But it's hard to say a final season for Chucky because Chucky will always be Chucky, and there will always be some way to bring him back. This could be a final season, or at least a final season, like Andy got a final movie for the kids. I could see that happening if their story is over, but I don't think Chucky's story will ever be over because he will always be a psychotic maniac who wants to kill people.
Oh yeah, Chucky never dies. That's for sure.
I think because we just wrapped Andy, we're gonna have the kids for at least another season or two.
Or like, it'd be cool to get like specials, like mini movies once a year or something like that.
Another Christmas special.
They do Christmas better than anybody else I know. What?
They were rude last year on Christmas, honestly.
Oh,
it's my favorite holiday tradition is to put on Chucky's Christmas and be like, "Yay!" with some hot chocolate. With some
what was that episode called? It was a take anyway. It was a play on a Christmas movie. It was really clever.
Why no Hanukkah, Chucky? I think he should set someone on fire every night of Hanukkah.
Ooh. Like it would just be like a Devon Sawa for each night.
Yeah,
It'd be like
I'm the menorah man. Just like
Father Devon Sawa, President Devon Sawa, Firefighter Devon Sawa. Look,
Oh God, that's so funny.
I've stopped learning his characters' names because he's gonna die. I'm just like, there's no point attached to your play.
Daddy Sawa.
Daddy Sawa.
I think they're in love. When a couple smoke pot together, I'm like, oh, you're in love.
Like Poltergeist.
Yes, literally yes. 100% yes.
Yes.
The maths.
It's there. That is accurate.
Couples who smoke weed together.
Stay together.
I mean, we'll go with that. I ain't got no rhymes. Yeah.
Couples who smoke weed together share tweed together. They share their wardrobes.
Ooh.
Don't look at me like that, Trent. No.
What if they don't wear the same sizes?
No, they do. They're gay men. They're both professors.
Like two watchers.
Yes.
Like when Wesley joined Giles, but we didn't go that route.
Yes.
Y'all are wild now, right now. All right.
We've all seen Buffy. We know what could have happened at the library. We know what could have happened.
Listen, I'm ready to read that fan fiction, but until that happens.
I might be writing it the way my finances are looking. I'm writing lots of things.
You're going to be doing some sexy TikTok dances?
Listen.
Oh, wow. You're editing?
I was practicing. If it helps me find my sister.
I still don't understand how that's going to help her find her sister, but
nobody's explained that to me. And I was like, am I the old?
Okay.
Am I the old?
Okay, because this is how it helps her. It gets her in front of eyeballs that she would not get in front of otherwise. So it spreads her message further to find her sister. Now, why she is not using that to say, like, my sister is with literally Jennifer Tilly. If you see Jennifer Tilly, call me.
Just call TMZ.
Could she not do some Jennifer Tilly impersonations? There's so many movies to choose from. Like, she seems to have the wardrobe.
Liar.
I think we could listen. Look.
That movie.
We could be doing other things, but you know what? We can't win them all.
I try to say goodbye and not joke.
All right. Are we ready for tops and bottoms?
Yes.
I think we are. Josh, what is your top and what is your bottom?
Okay. So I would say top for me would be the setting. I think the setting is getting it perfect. Like, we're going bigger, better, quirkier, insane. I love it. I love what they're doing. It's kind of gothic at the same time. So yeah, that's the tops for me. The bottoms for me is, I know that the show can be scary. I know that they can do it. They just don't do it. And I would like them to do it. It's so easy to scare me. Scare me. Scare me.
Boo.
Yeah.
I agree. The setting, I love that Chucky's never afraid to swing big, and it's always going bigger. He's never been like, let me keep shrinking or let me do something completely off the beaten path. He's like, no, I'm Charles Lee Ray. I'm going to the White House. Take me to UPS.
Yeah. I also love the setting. Like I said earlier, right? I think I'm super excited to see, like, when Chucky was sitting in the fucking behind the desk in the Oval Office, I was like, oh, you petty bitch. I love it so much.
I can't wait to see what he does there. And I'm trying to figure out how they're going to top this when they come back for next season. Like, I'm trying to figure out how they're going to top the last Devon Sawa death. I'm just like, how
Chucky
are you going to do it?
In space.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking. You take that away right
because
now.
We are the Chucky in space historians.
We are. We know too much.
Don Mancini, give me a call, girl. I got a storyline for you.
You keep Chucky out of space and out of the hood. That's the only two things I'm asking. Out of those two places,
Chucky would find his purpose or something. I don't know.
No.
What about Chucky in the hood in Canada?
No, I don't want what a Canadian hood look like.
What about the Jewish, where the Jewish people are poor? That place.
I don't know where this is going.
We're gonna moving on. No, what did that?
World War II Chucky.
Oh,
No time travel. I'm gonna ask
Chucky
time
in
travel.
history?
No time travel. No.
No, he was already there.
He's been around for a minute. Look. Actor Charles Lee Ray might have been actually would have had to be around the maths.
Where would we put Chucky?
yeah, he
in
would have
there?
been a teenager, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
This got dark.
Wait, where are we gonna send Chucky? We all have to make a decision.
I put Chucky in space. I don't care what Sharai says.
I want to do
Don't
that.
you
too,
dare.
but you can have it. Okay, sure.
Snatch him from space. You keep him back in space. Look, send him to Camp Crystal Lake. Anybody else there? Look.
Ooh, Chucky versus Jason versus Freddy.
That's cute.
That's too far.
Okay, wait,
I take that back.
what if we send him? What if we send him to the trench with the Meg?
We'll
Big
send
versus
them.
small,
We'll send them in that submersible with the rich people who went to see Titanic.
The submersible, no.
They just find him floating around and like, it must have went down here.
Chucky goes to the Titanic. And they like go to find him and he just kills everyone down there.
No, Chucky's on the iceberg and he jumps on the Titanic when it hits the iceberg.
Yeah.
I would watch some of that. I'm not gonna lie. I would.
Chucky on the Titanic would be so good.
No, I want Chucky on a plane fighting Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes,
that's
on a plane.
I'm tired of these
I'm tired of these
motherfucking Chuckies on this motherfucking plane.
Yes.
Chucky like University.
Chucky Park. Like
Chucky
I mean, it
there.
would track that the trio would go to college next.
They
So
would.
like
They would
Chucky University.
like
oh.
Doll Academy.
Oh.
You know,
Chucky
like
starts his own academy for his
Oh,
minions.
dolls. Yes.
Speaking of doll academies, we don't get nearly enough Tiffany doll. And I know we just killed the last one that we're aware of.
I was about to say,
But
is there any left?
I wish we had more.
I think we need more.
We do. Equality.
Man, Don, what give us this?
So I'm cheating in our first episode because I needed 2 tops and a bottom. So
That's the best way.
listen, that's the math I know.
That's the devil career. That's the
I watched that video last night. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's how you get things done.
Yes.
One of my first tops is just the line.
You
mine
first
just
topped
says,
is
"Fuck
what
you,
I heard."
Devin."
when
My
I first
top.
topped,
When I first topped, I was a wee child. No, but like it was the delivery of the line. Mine just says "fuck you, Devin." It took me all the fucking way out. I cannot describe to you how I almost fell off my little cot in the corner.
Yeah.
And my computer almost bit it. And I was like, my computer needs to be safe, but I can't stop laughing.
Whoa. Sorry.
My other top is the "Just Say No" Nancy Reagan poster because we know she was a throat goat, and she was also an awful person.
Goat. She was a
Yes.
right, she was a throat goat.
Yeah.
Didn't she also like make everyone have their AIDS and not help them?
Yeah. Like while she was throat goat and she was ruining lives.
I
as
try
most young
not to
bitches
call
do.
her a goat of anything. But if it's going to be a goat of something, it should be a throat goat.
No, throat goats are precious cargo.
She worked hard for that title, Trent. She worked hard.
I just try not to give Nancy Reagan any credit of anything she did.
If you look in his mouth, it's really scary.
Is he Nancy Reagan?
I see her right
You and your dead pumpkin. Bring that pumpkin back. Give that pumpkin a slot. And
brother, he's alive.
no. Oh, so one of them is jealous. It's about to be malignant with pumpkins. So my bottom. Someone needed to die, but I was sad it was Teddy so soon. It could have been later in the episode. That'd have been better, I think.
Yeah, he was hot.
For me. Right? He's always a villain, and I was like, he's gonna be a hero this time, but get murdered. And he's like, I'm already dead. And I was like, oh, Teddy, you had one job. Was to be alive for 10 more minutes.
He had one job. Yeah. So my top is Daddy Sawa, of course. Always, he can top at any time he wants.
He's
to.
always a top.
No, that's a verse. That's a verse daddy right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
It depends on which character. Which character?
All of them.
I think some of them are top, some of them are bottom.
Verse Devin Sawa is the best case scenario.
I agree.
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. But for this one, he's topping this time. So my bottom is that there was no. I wanted more. I don't know. I wanted more kills or more something. I wanted more pizzazz. I don't know. I was kind of bored.
I think it just felt like a quick episode because we waited so long for it, and we know we're only getting 4 now. And so I need them to be like 3-hour epics. Like, give me this Stranger Things treatment. Would just leave me there all day, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta go to work. Like, that's what I want.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Expectations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Well, that is our thoughts on Chucky Season 3, Episode 1, Murder at 1600. That's right.
I still want to say Murder on the Dance Floor, and I hate myself for that. That song,
the residence.
yeah, 1600 Pennsylvania is where the White House is.
The street address for the White House.
I'm kind of done.
Thank you so much.
Nobody goes there. Nobody goes.
Thank you so much, Josh, for joining us. And thank you, everyone who has watched this live or will watch this recording on the socials, and everyone listening on the podcast.
Yeah, that feed thing. We'll be back next week, same time, same channels with episode 2. And we have different guests lined up for that. That's not in front of me because life is lifing. But they're fun too. Yeah. Everybody's fun. Everybody's in for the Chucky.
Everybody's in for the Maybe Chucky will join us. Hey.
Listen,
that'd be fun.
He's been texting us left and right. Like, that PR team works harder than the devil, and I love them.
No, I hate them because Sci-Fi sent me a box for Surreal Estate, but I got nothing for Chucky. Do you hear me, Sci-Fi?
Sci-Fi doesn't know I'm alive until they retweet me every once in a while when I'm watching Chucky. And then they're just
Remember
like,
when Netflix stole your entire personality?
listen. And they were like, no, we didn't.
I went to Beth and said they didn't, right? And she's like, no, they did. they
We know they did. They've never had a Black person in charge of their social media.
No.
That was definitely...
No.
I was like, you could just hire me. You don't have to steal. You could just be like, hey, poor bitch, you want a job? And I'd be like, probably. What's going on?
Hey, poor bitch.
That's like I hired a Dress Intro. Josh like, hey, poor bitch. And I was like, yay, you know my name.
I left you to the radiator, poor bitch. Not work.
I was like, who told you I work for buttons? It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Again, thank you everyone for watching and listening. And as always, make sure that you stay fierce out there.
Bye.